After Oracle, we have a reading for MM. MM wants to know, my situation is that I have had a great relationship for a year, then the breakup was very ugly and resentful and lingered around another 1 year for on and off relationship. Now I'm single since 2 years, and I did not meet any man that I would like to be with. So there wasn't a question here. So let's do a general relationship reading. So basically, I think you're actually the person that you broke up with, you're going to be with them again. Not a soulmate or anything. I don't see any signs of a soulmate, but I do see that you're going to be back with that person once again after some time, but you won't have a relationship in between there. It's one of those things to where it's hard for you to meet the right person because it seems like almost the right, so the goalpost is constantly moving as far as what the right person is. As far as the cards saying what they say, basically the goalposts are being moved around a lot. I think you're interested in one particular type of person for this particular trait. You're interested in a different type of person for another particular trait. So you never really find that combination to where one person or one person is the type of person that you like to be with, or one person has all the traits that you like. So it seems that you may be a bit too selective in some ways as far as what you need to be happy in a relationship. And that's one of those things to where you're going to have to sort of work through that yourself. But you should be able to do that. I don't see a problem with that being a long-term solution for what you're looking for. But you will be back with this person. I guess that's a good thing or a bad thing. Depends on how you look at it. Just the lovers next to the star. You're just going to be going back and forth with that because you have that. It's almost interesting. It's like this flowing water coming out of it into the stream, and the lovers here. It's almost like you have that link and that connection in between doing that. So I do think that you're in for a different relationship before you get back with this particular person, and that different relationship appears to be something that's going to be with a Taurus. So you have a Taurus relationship coming up, Taurus being stable, Taurus being reliable. He does work and makes a bit of money, and one of those things to where he works may be a bit too much. So I think long term, you may not be pleased with just how much he works, but I think that you like your sort of privacy and your aloneness enough that where you can multitask it. So one of those priorities to where, I really want to be together all the time, but then over time, once a relationship gets settled and things like that, being apart is not too bad because you like your privacy, you like hobbies that this Taurus is not going to be too interested in, etc. And I think that once you sort of get that relationship rolling, you sort of get in a groove to where, it's not that bad of a deal or it's not that big of a deal for him to have his own thing and you to have your own journey as well. So, but being in a relationship, but bear in mind, he is a fairly busy person, and it's going to be difficult to get a lot of his time. So he does have a kid from a previous relationship. You're going to have to figure out if you want to deal with that or not. I don't think you're really going to have a lot of issues with that. So the previous relationship is pretty much cut off, just like you and your person that you cut off. So it's one of those issues to where you're going to have to sort of deal with that the fact that you are sort of competing with an ex and all that. I don't know if you've done that before, but you're going to have to sort of deal with that and make sure that's okay. So here we have the Ace of Cups. So the new beginning, the new lover, etc., etc. The 10 meaning you're going to be happy and content with it, and it's going to be a new relationship. So you're going to have some fun with this. Again, this is not going to be like a long-term relationship, but it's going to be a fun relationship that you can enjoy and have for quite some time. You're not going to be married forever and ever, etc. So there is another person that will enter that relationship, and eventually. So this is interesting with the King of Wands, Mr. Action himself, combined with the Devil. So we have this another person that you sort of get interested in while you're in the relationship. However, I would discourage you from getting serious with that particular person, obviously because of the King and the Devil. But you are interested in this person because he has that chemistry or that snap or that interesting thing. There's something about him, or there's something about this person that you're just really, really interested in. And it's going to be one of those things to where you have that snap or that chemistry or that magnetism type thing. And you're going to want to sort of get in sort of a side relationship with this person. Or you're going to be thinking, maybe I should break up with this old person. He works a lot, he's busy all the time, etc. But I would not do that. This person turns out to be quite detrimental to your life. I would not encourage you to just hang on to that tree. Not the best relationship to jump into, especially from this one. I would not ditch this one in favor of the chemistry, the snap relationship type thing. Anyway, so that is my reading with your general love life, since you did not ask any questions. So good luck with all that. If you would like a reading of your own, please email me. I got the email address down there in the description. And as always, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.